It's quite early, isn't it? It's not 4:38 here.
Yeah. Preliminary testing
right.
ourselves.
Okay, it's been live streamed. Wow, cool.
So our President and General Secretary, English Language Teachers Association is there from Telangana, India. And our dignitaries is also there, Mr. Venkateshwar Rao and Mr. Vinayadhar Raj.
Yeah, I've spoken to Mr. Venkateshwar on WhatsApp. He's been messaging me.
Yeah. Thank you for coming to our session. Nice meeting you. So we have strong teachers of about 200 teachers in Telangana actively working for this ELT in government schools. So yeah, the students are about now we have selected for this competition about 25 into 30, about 15 and 150, 25 into 30. About 1,000 children are now ready to compete for the selections.
That's amazing. So will they be joining in?
So a few of them will join with us, and all will be there in on YouTube.
Okay. That's amazing.
From 25 districts, the participants are there. From each district, 30 students will be there, and guide teachers about 30 into 30, like 30 students, and again 30 teachers will be there with them.
That's amazing.
Vinayadhar sir, are you there? Venkateshwar sir? You can start the session at 11:05, ma'am. So we'll wait for 10 minutes.
Okay, sure.
Any others are joining from your side? Venkateshwar garu.
Yeah.
Sir,
Hi.
Hello. Venkateshwar sir is there, ma'am.
Yes.
See, Anusha ma'am is there. So we are overwhelmed with joy, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Vishnu sir.
Namaste, sir. Good morning. Venkateshwara sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. It's amazing to be among you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon from Sydney. I'm live in Sydney.
What is the time, ma'am, there now?
It's 4:27 p.m.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hello, Karanatiki. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Are you excited for our session?
Yes.
Amazing.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Afia. How are you? I can see
Fine, ma'am. How are you? I'm fine.
I'm good too. Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Okay, should we resume our session, Mr. Sampath?
Ma'am, a few more minutes.
Okay, sure, no worries.
Hi, Anusha. This is Venkateshwara, President Delta Telangana.
Good morning, how are you?
Nice to see you on the platform. Really, it's great to know that you have joined our platform. These children are blessed that you have they're listening from you.
Thank you.
They're listening from you because the most of our students are the first generation learners.
Mhm.
Really did not have any access with traditional list. So it is very great, and the students are very much blessed to listen to you. And actually, what happened? English Language Teachers Association Telangana. We have 25 district students have participated in the competition. We have conducted storytelling and spell wizard, both the competitions in the district for the first time. Previously, we have other competition, but this is the first time that our children are telling stories. So we have already completed school level competition and the mandal level competition, where about 35,000 students have participated at school level. About 8,000, 6,000 to 8,000 children have participated in mandal level. Now these students are participating at district level competition. Finally, we have state level competition. These students, for the first time, they are telling the story. Here, the students have mostly Telugu medium background.
Mhm.
They are learning for the first time. They are using to tell a story in English.
Wow.
But so, and we have already given certain sessions. We have got certain storytellers from India, and 2 sessions have already been completed at mandal level competition. So this is the first time our students are getting interacted with the people like you, and it is great to know that you are working. Your foundation is working for developing language skills and story time skills for the students. Really, it is amazing, and hope you will be blessed by the God for taking such initiation, telling to our students.
Thank you. Thank you.
These students are going to take the test, that is storytelling, on 31st January 2023 at their respective districts. So what we need to do, give them have to tell a story in a better way. So certain criteria we have taken, like body language and gestures and voice modulation, and all that we have to include what we said to our children. They have done well at their level, in the mandal level and school level. Now they are going to take. Yeah, thank you. Now I request you to start the session. About 42 students have joined. Now I request you to start your session. Children, please not to talk when madam is addressing you, telling a story. She's an eminent storyteller from the world. All over the world, she gives many sessions. So we are lucky to have her with us. You are very much blessed to listen to her. Listen to each and every instruction that ma'am gives you. And finally, don't speak anything in the middle, and don't make any disturbance.
Okay, sir.
When the session complete, if you have any queries or questions, you may ask ma'am. She will address you patiently. Okay,
Diviraj
ma'am?
sir, sorry to disturb you.
Sir,
Yeah.
may I introduce ma'am?
Yeah. No.
Ma'am.
Before
Kavita
that,
ma'am, one
I'll
minute.
introduce you. Now here, Kavita Nirumalla, she's from model school. I request Kavita to introduce Ma'am Anusha. Yeah.
Venkateshwara
Okay,
sir.
sir. Thank
One
you.
minute. May
Yeah,
co-host
that's what I'm saying.
Anusha co-host.
An-
Co-host.
Kavita
Host.
ma'am, please introduce
Sir.
madam.
Okay, sir. Pleasant morning to one and all.
Hi,
Esteemed
Kavita.
dignitaries. Hi, ma'am. Yeah, esteemed dignitaries, invited guests, teachers, and my dear lovely students. Really, this task of introducing our guest is a great privilege. She's a woman of virtue and simplicity. She's a living inspiration to all, especially to the young ones. We are so lucky that she is really, she found her way to be with us today, despite of the distance and hectic schedule. She is Anusha Shreshta, who is from Sydney, Australia. She's an empathetic communicator, able to see things from someone else's perspective, reliable, tolerant, determined team player with a strong work ethic who goes above and beyond for her commitments. Anusha ma'am's strength, greatest strength is being able to empathize. She aspires to be the change she wants to see in the world. She reads stories to children, parents, and teachers worldwide, online every day. Her stories ensure messages of peace, love, compassion, kindness, friendship, and empathy. She believes in learning new things every day. She developed a website, www.educationinfluence.com, for all the educators and contributors who make a difference in the education sector. She also hosts the show The Influence Academy with Anusha, which aims to bring compelling stories of influential people and their messages. Technically, she is also sound in Microsoft Office Suite, Adobe Creative Suite, WordPress, Greta, and Canva. Her philosophy is you can do anything if you set your mind to do it. Anusha says to all the educators that you feel other people's feelings. Empathy works wonders when you are a human. As an educator, if you can get your pupils' undivided attention, you inspire them to share ambitions. You inspire them to be like you. So, like this, there are many more things to tell about her. Really, we are very fortunate to have here. We can contact ma'am even through her Facebook and YouTube. We will be sharing you the links in our WhatsApp groups. Thank you so much, ma'am. Really, it's our we are so blessed to have you here. So thank you so much for coming and giving your time. Thank
Kavita
you,
ma'am.
ma'am. We welcome you
I would like to
wholeheartedly.
add one more thing. Kavita
Yes,
ma'am.
sir. Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. Anusha ma'am is the co-founder for Education Influence platform. Say about 500 eminent personalities from all over the world are there on the platform, and we can utilize with the madam permission. All the people will be available for ELTA Telangana. We are fortunate to have such a person with us. And the founder and co-founder earlier last October, they conducted a conference for a week, and that was a great experience for us. And we'll be connected with the association and the influence platform also. We are very much fortunate to have ma'am. Welcome Anusha ma'am to our world of Telangana.
Thank you,
Yes, sir.
everyone. Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much for your time today, and I feel very privileged to be among you all. Thank you so much, Kavita, for your wonderful introduction. That was very heartwarming, and
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm so happy to meet every one of you. Well, I would like to introduce myself as well. I'm Anusha, and I'm currently living in Australia. I have built and leading a network of educators around the world called Education Influence. And I have been telling stories to students like you all, parents, teachers all over the world, consecutively every day on Facebook. And today is my 445th day of consecutive story time, which I do every day. And yes, like Kavita ma'am mentioned, With Education Influence, I was very fortunate to meet Mr. Sampath, and he's one of the global influencer representing India. And I would like to request every one of you educators from ELTA to visit educationinfluence.com and join us as an influencers so that you all can collaborate globally. And today I'm going to read a story for you all and share my experience as a storyteller. And also would like to share some points which can help you in your mission. So are you guys ready? Every one of you ready for a story?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you. And I would like to request Mr. Sampath to please add me as a spotlight.
Yes,
Because-
ma'am.
Thank you.
You are added. Anusha, sir.
I'm added as a spotlight. That's amazing.
I don't know how to spotlight you. I pinned you. Yeah, am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, I
pin-
pinned you.
Okay, so if you click the window and there's a 3 dot before at my screen, if you click at those 3 dots, it says add as a spotlight. Are you able to see that button?
Once make me host, sir. I will do that.
Spotlight. I'll check.
Yes.
Wait. Yeah, spotlight for everyone.
Yes,
Ah.
please.
Is it okay?
That's
Yes.
right. It's
Done.
amazing.
Done.
Amazing.
Right.
It's amazing. Okay. Are you all ready? First, we're going to read a story. Then you all are going to tell me the message that you learned from this story. And I want you all to see how I read this story. Okay. So let's begin our session. And let me know if you can see my books. Can you guys see my books? Can you guys see my
Yes.
book?
Yeah. We
Yes,
can see.
ma'am.
We can see.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Now, today's story is called The Right One. Can a small ghost dare to be different? By Violet Arnoy. And it is a very beautiful story. And I have read this story in my story time, and I would like to read this story for you all too. So let's meet the story. Let's read the story and let's meet Roderick. Now, Roderick is a small ghost from a big family. He has a big family and he is a very small ghost. Everyone in Roderick's family looks just the same. That's because all ghosts wear white sheets. That's just what ghosts do. Now, we all know ghosts wear white sheets. We all do, right? But Roderick is smallest of them all. But Roderick is tired of being like the others. Can he find a way to stand out from the crowd? Can he find a way to be different? Can he find a way to be different than his friends, or to be different than his school, then to be different than everyone? Can he find a way? Now let's find out. The right one. Okay, let's do this. He is Roderick and he is very cute, as you can see. He has a cute little hat. Let's do this. Ready? Right One by Violet Arnoy. Now, he is Roderick and that's his mama and you must be earnest. I'm sure of it.
Your voice is stuck, ma'am.
Are you able to hear my voice?
Something went wrong.
Are you able to hear my voice?
Now okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's do this. Now, he is Roderick and he is so small and he looks like everyone else. And he wants to be different. He would like to be different. Okay, let's read. Roderick was the smallest ghost in the largest family that had ever lived through the century. You can see he's the very smallest ghost, and his family is big. Big. There are so many members, and they all are big. You might
Excuse me, Anusha. Please, I think, hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. One. The voice is getting repeated. However, we are doing, we're streamlining in YouTube. We'll share the link. If it is getting recorded, I think it is voice is repeating. You need not record on your system. We'll send the link with you that you can share with others.
Okay.
It is okay, sir. It is okay.
The voice is repeating.
No.
No,
it is
sir,
go
it
ahead,
is okay,
that
sir.
is-
No, sir. It's
There
audible
you
and it's
close
very
your
clear
YouTube
for
channel.
us.
I can hear.
Sir, there you close the YouTube channel. There it is open both the sides, see, on your laptop.
Okay, I will close. I
Okay,
think
there you are
that might
getting here,
be
nothing
mistake
is-
at my end. Okay, right.
Right, Anusha, continue, please.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
Please
Let's-
proceed, ma'am.
Thank you. Can you all still hear me?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay. Now, Roderick was the smallest ghost in the largest family that had ever lived through the century. As you all can see, he is very small, and he has a big family all over the place. You might wonder why all the ghosts in Roderick's family look the same. It's the white sheets. That's what ghosts always wear. And Roderick wore the smallest white sheet of all. That's right. They're all wearing white sheets because they're ghosts. And he is wearing the smallest white sheet ever because he's very small. He was also the last in a long line of Rodericks, which made him feel even smaller. His family are all big, and he is the last one, which made him feel even most of the time, Roderick felt his family didn't notice he was there, especially when his arms floated right through him. Sometimes he felt so small that nobody notices him. Every one of them they're all big, they're all hugging, but Roderick is small. Sometimes they just go right through him. Maybe they don't find me interesting enough, Roderick thought. But that could be fixed, right? If he couldn't change his name, couldn't change his family, perhaps he could change how he looked. Ah, he could do that. He started small and tried on a hat. That's right. It didn't seem like much, so he tried on another hat, and another, and another, and another. Roderick thought he looked fantastic, distinguished even. But as soon as he started moving, the hats all flew away. Oh no, he's trying to look different than everyone else. It's not working for him. Perhaps a scarf? He thought next. But that didn't work either. His scarf went all over the place, as you can see. It's getting even more messier. He got bolder and put on a poncho instead of his Use your white sheet. I'm tired of white sheet. I'm wearing something different. A poncho, maybe. The colors were great. but That's what is under a ghost's seat. Kept sewing. But his ectoplasm kept sewing. As you can see, it's very. So he added some hats, a scarf again, and a smart bow tie. All kinds of stuff. Finally, Roderick was ready to show off his new look. As you can see, he looks really handsome. Look at him, his new hat and the scarf.
You're muted, ma'am.
Hello, Anusha, please unmute yourself.
Thank you. He was so excited. He was so excited. He looks different. Finally, he feels different. Oh, thank God. Look at that. He is very different. He looks very handsome. But when he appeared at breakfast, things didn't go the way he'd planned. Oops. Everyone is looking at him. Where is your sheet? That's his name. You're supposed to go and get changed. His mom. Right now. He's very mad. What is he wearing?
+919441202726.
Who wants more toast? Son, you can't go out like this. That's his uncle. Ghost, just don't dress like that. But I like it. His aunts didn't like his outfit, and even his parents weren't convinced. No one liked his outfit. Everyone looked at him. And he looks very sad, and everyone is looking at him. What are you doing, Roderick? Maybe Roderick thought this wasn't the place for him. So he drifted to the city, where he was sure everyone would have a better fashion sense. That's right. I would like to move somewhere else. I don't want to stay here. No one understands me. No one knows what I'm feeling. No one knows, and I would like to move somewhere else. And that's right. I think I would like to move to the city. Look at these fancy buildings, those fancy cars. I would like to move there. When he got there, he waited for the city people to notice his elegant clothes. Ooh, he's at the city. Everyone is busy. And he's also wearing some fancy clothes. He's waiting everyone to see him. Waiting eager. They didn't even see him. Nuh-uh. So busy. It was so crowded. Nobody noticed. Soon he felt even more lost and invisible than he had at home. Now he was somewhere else, outside, with strangers, and no one is noticing him in his new clothes. He is feeling very sad. When his family finally found him, Rod had lost his beautiful. They hugged and kissed him, and it felt so good to be noticed again. Now Roderick went to the city, and his family was very worried for him. We've been so worried. That's it. What have you done? We took it for you. It's your shit. Oh, he's shivering. Everyone Looking for Roderick. Great. Feels good. Everyone notices him. So when they got home, they told him they had to. It was a sheet. It was another white sheet for poor Roderick. Doesn't look very happy at all. But he is very glad to be home. Roderick was not happy. The sheet still felt wrong. So he tried on some new things. First, he put on a rug. Okay, carpet. I can put on a carpet. It was dusty and made him full of dust. Ooh, there's a handbag. Oh man, that's Mummy's handbag. Get off my handbag, Roderick. Get off my handbag. Then the tablecloth made him smell like mashed peas. Oh, not a dining tablecloth. And even a shower curtain, which just made him damp. Not even a shower curtain. Nothing feels right. It was a disaster. It was a disaster. Nothing feels right for Roderick. Nothing feels right. Nothing felt right. It was so frustrating. And when ghosts get emotional, not fly around, he is very angry now. He is very angry now. Nothing feels right. Nothing feels right. I don't like this anymore. I don't like this feeling anymore. Nothing feels right. It was chaos. It was chaos. Furniture fell over. Cupboards flew open and things that had been lost for a very long time appeared again. He was throwing things. I don't like this. I don't like this. Nothing feels right. I don't want to feel like this anymore. I don't feel different. I don't like anything. He was very sad. Just like the thing that had landed over Roderick's head, something landed on him. It smelled like swished like his old sheet. It smelled and swished. The sheet. It was a sheet. But this one felt much, much better. It's not a white sheet. It's the sheet with apples on them. As soon as Roderick looked in the mirror, he knew this was the right one. That's right. This is it. This is my new clothes. This is my new seat. I feel alive. He went to show his family. And this time, he had something very important to say to them. I like wearing this, and I want you to. Care if you all wear white sheets. I'm going to be different. I am going to be different. Everyone is shocked. Mom, Dad, Aunt, Uncle, neighbors, brothers, everyone's shocked. And you know what? Everyone they're all together. They're all hugging him. Oh, mommy, daddy, uncle, auntie. Everyone hugging him. Everyone loves him. Because while Roderick was the smallest ghost in the largest family ever lived in the centuries,
And what is the century?
thing or two He might be the smallest, he might be the youngest, but he can teach them a thing or two. That's right. And as you can see, every one of his family members is trying something new. Look at his uncle. Well, he's trying a book. Oh, look at his auntie with his cool color clear glasses. And that's his uncle again with hat and sock and a hat, cap. Ooh, and his mom with ketchup. And there's his uncle again with the lights and the hat. And someone's looked like a pirate. And that's Roderick. Everyone is looking different. He taught them a thing or two. That being different, feeling different, and wanting to be different is okay. But as you can see, Roderick finally found the right one. Finally, he dared. Enjoy this amazing story, guys, the right one. And I would like you to tell me, what did you learn from the story? You can type in your questions in the chat box.
Children, if you have any questions, you post in the chat box. Or else you can, if you raise a hand, I will allow you to speak.
Okay, I would like you all to tell me one thing that you thought about this story. Tell me one thing that you found something different. Tell you one thing that you learned from the story. Okay, Rajeshwari writes, always be different from others. I learned this, ma'am. Nice. Thank you, Rajeshwari. Incredible narration. Amazing. Okay. That is so true. That is so true. Now, what I would like to do is I would like you to, I know you're writing beautiful messages. Thank you so much. I would like you to let me know. You can unmute yourself and just let me know with words. Anyone? You can unmute yourself and just just one at a time.
Moral of the story is to be different from others and to stand out from the crowd, being yourselves.
Okay,
to
who
be
is
unique.
speaking? I'm sorry, who's this speaking?
This is Ume Sabha.
Hi, Umisha, how are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
That's amazing.
It
Okay.
was incredible to be attending this session to learn how to narrate a story. Really, to be in the story and to feel the same line while narrating the dialogues, I think it's outstanding, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Now, thank you very much. Anybody else? Anyone else?
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning.
I'm Ramchandra Reddy, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good too. I'm so nice. It's nice to meet you, Ram. So what do you think about the story?
Thank you for sharing your experience, ma'am.
What do you think?
I think the moral of the story would be upgrading ourselves is needed.
That's correct. That's so correct. Now,
Thank you, ma'am.
thank you very much. And anyone else would like to share?
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning.
My name is Dibanu Prasad. I am learn from this story. The moral is think different, and the one day is different, and that day changed our lives. Thank you, ma'am.
Amazing. That's amazing, Vivanu. Thank you so much. Wow, thank you. Anyone else?
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning.
And how are you, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
Don't care about other people. Just be in our own style and different way. I learned this in this story.
May I know your name?
I'm Jahnavi.
Jahanamin.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Jahanamin. Thank you. That's lovely for you to share. Anyone else?
Okay.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
I'm studying class.
One at a time. One at a time.
Hello. Please, all students talk at a time. One thing, just not what you learned from the story. Did you learn how a story to be told? What are the skills of telling a story?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
This is Shreshta.
Hi, Shreenita. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm good too.
From your storytelling, I learned that we have to have expression and clarity while telling a story.
Very correct. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
I'm studying 9th standard. I am from Middle School, Kerala. I learned from the story, if you are in any problem, without worrying, just we how to think cleverly. It's clear the problem.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
I'm very happy to listen to our story. The moral of everyone is unique. Follow our path.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for sharing.
Wonderful morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
This is Pratisha. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good, ma'am. Day of storytelling is very nice, ma'am. You are the inspiration to us.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. Now, I would like to say something about the story for you all, which I learned. And which I would like to share with you, that with this story, you can understand the way Roderick think, right? He thought that he was very small and he didn't belong in his family, which was so big. And he was so small and he was feeling sad and he was feeling anxious and he was feeling angry and he didn't know what to do. And but when he shared his thoughts to his parents, when he talked to his parents, then what happened? The solution came out. The solution came out, and finally he figured out the way to be different, to try to be different, to stand up for what you believe, to being different. And it's really important that you understand the message of your story when you read the story. When you understand the message of the story, then you are able to read the story as a storyteller. Now, I would like to share a small presentation that I have prepared for your competition. So I would like to share my experience as a storyteller. Is that okay, Mr. Sampath? That okay, Mr. Sampath?
Yeah, thank you, Anusha. It's really amazing and wonderful and really
Is it okay to share my screen? Thank you, Mrs. Sampath.
yeah, your stories was exceptional and I love the story and that marveled at your timing and the delivery, the expressions that you have used, the way you have delivered the story, the way of presentation and particularly showing the pictures. The new our students do not have the idea of showing pictures. From your story, what again, our children might have learned how to use of pictures or any miniatures of anything that to tell a story that makes the story concrete rather than abstract.
Thank you, Mrs. Sampath.
Really, it's wonderful, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for joining us and elaborating the things, how to tell a story. And our children definitely they would learn and they carry forward whatever that they have learned at this level. I think they would make use of it in their future storytelling.
Thank you, Mr. Sampath. I would like to share a small presentation with them.
It was a nice session.
There are possibilities
We have some disturbing, ma'am.
Is it possible to share?
Please, all children are mute. Yes, ma'am. Now, ma'am.
Possible to share my screen? I'm not able to share my screen.
I'm muted all.
Is it possible to share my screen, Mr. Sampath? I'm not able to share my screen.
Is that okay?
It says.
Wait, ma'am. 1 minute.
Thank you.
I'll make you host. You can share the screen now. Now you can.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Can you all see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very
Yes,
much.
ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Now I would like you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening to my story, the right one. And it was amazing. And I love this story so much. And I love reading it. I'm so honored. I'm so honored that I was able to read it to you guys. Now, today, I would like to share my experience as a storyteller. And I do story time every day. I do live every day. And stories are told to lull you guys to sleep, to convey message, to heal the feelings, to rewrite history, to divert attention from the mundane day-to-day homework, day-to-day chores. Stories are important and very essential. And also, they are also presented in a very simple language in a very funny manner. And stories are told, and it is a very great tool for learning. Not only it allows you to express yourself in your unique ways, but it also helps you to communicate your thoughts and feelings more clearly. Just like Roderick, he was feeling so sad, and you could be Roderick, and you're like, I am very sad. I don't want to feel that anymore. You know, he's very sad. And when his father is angry, Roderick, what are you doing? You know, being angry. And that expression, you can express yourself in unique ways. It helps you to communicate your thoughts and feelings more clearly. And one of the reasons why stories are so effective is because they improve all 4 language skills: listening, speaking, writing, and reading. And the best part is that stories are not only educational, but also motivating. That's why it's a great choice to enhance your skills. You can give it a try. You can give it a try before your competition. You can give it a try. You can have a book with yourself. You can have a book with yourself and you read it first yourself. Read the message, feel the message yourself, and try to be the character. Try to be the character. Now, I understand that you are having a competition. Your upcoming competition is all about storytelling. And the skills you gain from engaging with stories can be incredibly beneficial for you. The skills, not only will it help you to connect with the world around you, understand your own experiences, but it also improve your thinking skills and as you analyze and interpret the stories you read. Just one moment, everyone. Just have a charger. Okay. So, not only it will help you to connect with the world, but it will help you to really express yourself. And stories can help you to expand your vocabulary and language skills and give you different perspectives and culture, especially learning to speak the words the way your character is speaking it. For example, just like is he speaking something else? For example, he's saying that I want to look different. I want to look fabulous. I want to look gorgeous. Now, the way he used the word gorgeous, there is a feeling. He's using those words because he is feeling something. And when you read the story, you will have to feel those words. And for you to feel those words, this is when you have to pay attention to your vocabulary and your language skills. And they also provide a great way to learn about different time periods, places, and historical events, which helps you to understand the world today. Stories are great for emotional development. It helps you to understand and process your feelings and emotions. Stories are essential as part of the human experience and are important for you to learn and understand and appreciate. If you want to excel in the competition, you have to understand the stories. You have to be in the character. That's right. And now, when you are a storyteller, you can be very confident. You can be very confident. You know how it feels when you are nervous and you lack confidence, right? Sometimes in class, you don't want to speak to anyone. You don't want to talk to anyone, and you feel very scared when you have to speak in front of everyone. Well, stories can be a great way. It's a great way to overcome those feelings. When you tell stories, you get to practice public speaking. Now, currently, I am doing public speaking. I am speaking in front of every one of you, and I'm meeting you for the first time, and I'm speaking in front of every one of you. It's just the way you express yourself in front of others. When you listen to and analyze stories, it will help and improve and make you confident in your own abilities. Now, for example, you're learning about the characters who are overcoming obstacles, who are achieving their goals. And this can inspire you too and think that you can accomplish great things too. Just like Roderick, you can be different too. I can be different. Today, I'm going to be different. What I'm going to do to be different, I am going to do my maths homework and I am going to complete it all and I'm going to actually learn how to do it, and I'm going to learn it all, and I'm going to be different. And that is attitude. That is that attitude when you get from your character. And today I learned from Roderick is to be different. What am I going to do different today? Today I'm going to read a story for you all, which I've never done before. I've never met you before. Today I'm going to be different. See, I'm empowered by my character. So not only that, stories also help you to understand and accept others people's perspective. What does that mean? It means you can see the world from their from their view. You can stand in their shoes, and you can actually feel and boost your confidence, boost your self-esteem. You can be confident. For example, you're in the competition and you're reading a story, and you want to be in the characters, in the characters' perspective, feeling their emotion. Stories are very powerful. Very important skills. It's a very important skills, and it provides a sense of empowerment of determination to do something, empathy, to feel other people's feeling, to feel the feelings of your character, to convey his message. I am conveying message of Roderick. I want to be different like Roderick. Roderick is my hero. He is the hero, and I'm understanding the story. This is very important when you read the story. When you encounter new words, when you encounter experiences, when you understand the topic in your own way, it allows you to make most of them. For example, I would like to tell you another story. I had a student from India, and she's a little girl, and who was so captivated by a story called Somebody Swallowed Stanley. Now, I read a story. Once I read a story called Somebody Swallowed a Stanley. Somebody swallowed Stanley, and the little girl was tuning in. And so it's about a story about a plastic bag floating in the ocean, and the three creatures were swallowing it one by one. Now, her mother wrote to me and said she was so touched by the story that she was determined to do something for the ocean when she grows up. That's what her mother said. Because when I was reading the story, I was telling everyone, "Oh no, somebody's swallowing Stanley! Oh no, Mr. Turtle is swallowing Stanley! Mr. Whale is turning Stanley!" She was so amazed that she wants to be someone who does something for the ocean when she grows up. Now, see, storytelling is magical. It just helps you to build this social sense with your audience, and you are going to read stories among your teachers, among your parents, among everyone, and you get to be the one who inspires them. And it is just amazing how impactful it can be. Now, just as our story time, changing voice is very important. When you are telling stories as an actor, changing your voice, changing your role is very important. It's not just saying something, but doing something. Words, plus movements of the body, hands, eyes, legs, eye contact, facial expressions. They are very important. For example, Roderick is very sad. Hey, he was very sad. Roderick is sad. He's very sad. And just let it sink in. Then his father is very angry. "Roderick, what did you do?" He's very angry. And then that's his face. He's very angry. And that's not loudly.
Some disturbance, ma'am.
Spoken by an old man, or a thin voice spoken by a young girl child. Just imagine yourself as an animal or a bird demanded by your story. you know, not just for yourself, but as a storyteller. For example, you can be a bear. So when you be a bear, when you're a bear in a story, you can be, I am the bear of this jungle, and I would like to eat every one of you. That's bear. And you can be a bird. Hi, bear. Hi, Mr. Bear. Please don't eat me. See, you can be a bird. With your audience, with your teachers, with everyone. Now, the most important thing is to be happy. You will have to be happy and smile a lot. You have to laugh all the time. Show your good nature posture, you know, positive emotions.
Okay, ma'am.
Positive emotions and just being happy. Just being happy. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. I am Anusha, and I'm so excited to be in this competition. Thank you so much for having me, respected teachers. And today, I am going to read this book. See, I am so confident. I'm so happy, and I'm making everyone happy. When they, the 20 minutes you spend being happy, you can make anyone's day. You can make anyone's day, So they will realize the feelings, happy feeling, and anticipate your story more, anticipate the ending more, will pay attention to your story more, giggling all the time. Now I have read almost like 450 stories consecutively, and if you see my videos, I am smiling in on all of them, and it has given me such pleasure. For example, I am smiling every day, and every day is not a very good day for me. Like I am working, and sometimes I have a very bad day at my work. One time my mother was sick, and I was very sad. And one time I had an argument with my friend. One time I didn't do my homework, and it was very sad. Teacher was not very happy with me. It was very sad. Every time there's something, but no matter what happened, I smiled and I giggled, and every time the story time is a very giggling time, and it's been a very wonderful experience for me and my viewer. It's just giggling and smiling and spreading love, empathy, compassion, every words when you read your story. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Ma'am, how can I ask
So,
ma'am?
If you have any questions,
thank you so much, ma'am.
please let me know.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Okay, sure. Please let me know.
Ma'am, how can we change the voice of landlord?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
How can we change the voice of
Landlord. If you
Landlord. Okay.
yeah.
Landlord. Okay. So what is Mr. Landlord saying in your story?
Listen to me, Jack. I call you for a very important work.
That's amazing. That's Mr. Landlord. You did great. That's what Mr. Landlord sounds like.
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
Amazing. Well done. Anyone else? Anybody else has any questions?
Ma'am,
Yes.
how to tell sad story?
Sad story.
Now, when you read a sad story, you have to actually read it first yourself. First, you need to read the story yourself, okay? First, you read all your story yourself. You feel the emotion. You feel the feeling of sadness. Now, for example, why is Roderick feeling sad? He's feeling sad because he wants to be different. He wants to stand out. And when you feel sad, you start the story very slowly because it's about a sad story. You have to start the story very slowly, and you have to read the emotion. For example, this particular time when Roderick was feeling sad, and he's saying, maybe they don't find me interesting, but that could be fixed, right?
Ma'am.
See, he is feeling very sad, and he is feeling Very, he's very invisible. So, you
Someone disturbing.
Yes.
know the character, for example, Roderick. Very sad.
Ma'am? Ma'am, we can't hear your voice, ma'am.
Are you able to hear now?
Yes.
Anusha, can you give me hostship? Delta Telangana.
Oh, okay, sure.
Ma'am? Ma'am?
Delta Telangana.
One moment.
ELTA.
Okay, I think it's done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ma'am,
Yes, yes.
how can change the voice like father?
Father.
Yes.
Okay, so what is your father telling you in your story?
He's been like angry person.
He's being angry. Okay, so what is your name, dear?
My name is Jahnavi.
Jahanavi. Okay, now your father's telling, Jahanavi, go to bed. Why are you still awake?
Yes, yes, thank you.
Ma'am, if
Ma'am,
Yes.
how
can
ma'am?
Okay, now I would like you to raise your hand, and I would want I would tell the name, and then you can unmute yourself. Okay. Okay. Now first is Vivo. Vivo. Vivo.
Yeah, you can unmute yourself and speak.
Hi, Vivo.
Ma'am,
Hello. Hi.
ma'am, how can tell sorry in sad expression, ma'am?
Sorry, what was that? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
How can tell sorry in sad expression?
How do you?
Sorry, ma'am.
I think the student want to apologize. This is in a story. How to express that?
Okay. So you want to apologize in your story. Okay, so let's try to be Roderick now. He wants to apologize to his parents for running. Okay, so he's very sad that he ran away to the city, leaving everyone, and he's very sad. Now, how would he apologize? He would say something like this. Mom, Dad, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I left you all. I was feeling very sad. I'm sorry. See, when they apologize and when they are very sad,
Nice.
when they are very sad and when they apologize your character, you have to feel like you're apologizing yourself. Like, what do you do when you apologize to your mom and dad? You don't say, I'm sorry, mom, I'm sorry, dad, but you try to be very afraid. Oh my god, I'm so afraid. I'm apologizing to my parents. They might do something to me, so I would be very scared. You're scared when you apologize, and you have to have that in your storytelling, and make sure that you read very clearly. First of all, you have to read the sentence very clearly. Say them very sad but very, very slow tone.
Small dot, ma'am.
And I can see everyone. I can see everyone wants to know what voices can you have. Can you use with caterpillars now? Now I would like to say you can give characters. You can give your characters your own voices. For example,
I'm not understanding.
not understanding. Are you able to hear my voice?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Now
Yes.
your stories.
Ma'am, I'll tell you. How can we change like a man?
Ma'am, how can say sorry a little boy, ma'am?
So you can have different voices. You can just make your voices. You can just make your voices. For example,
How to express characters, how to change.
okay. Now I'm going to mute every one of you.
I cannot hear your voice.
Okay, sure. One minute. I'm going to mute.
Clear. Yes. माँ म्यूट कर दी.
Okay. Now, that's much better. Now, I would like to say something to you all. So you're all worried because you have different characters in your stories and you want to give them voices. Now, guess what? You can give them any voices you want. There is no. Someone's still speaking, and I would like to unmute them. Mute them. I think they're muted. Okay. Here.
Ma'am.
I'm sorry, I'm muting you guys.
Fine, ma'am.
Okay. You're able to mute it.
Why,
Okay.
ma'am?
Okay, now I would like you to just listen to this first. And now, when you want to tell stories, and I know you would like to tell stories in different voices, and guess what? You can make voices of your own. So sometimes in your story, there can be different characters: caterpillars, bug, an elephant, a lion, house, tree, anyone, anything, anything. You can be your character. You can make voices for them all. Now, what you have to do is you have to count your characters. First of all, you have to count your characters. How many characters are there in your story? How many characters are there in stories? For example, in this story, there is one character and there is other. For example, one is Roderick, another one is families. Now I gave voices to every one of them. So now you have to count your characters and you have to make voices for them. For example, you can give voices to Roderick. So Roderick voice. Hi. Roderick. And his dad's gonna be hi Roderick. And his mom. Hi Roderick, that's his mom. So you have to count your characters and you give them voices of your own. You can give them any voices. You can just make voices and you can just give them voices of your own, but you have to count your characters. For example, that he has 4 to 5 characters. Now, giving 4 to 5 characters is okay. It's okay, Sana. So what you can do is you can start by a very low tone. Hi, that's one voice. Hi, 2 voice. Hello, that's 3 voice. Hello, that's 4 voice. Oh, that's 5 voice. So you have to, you can just make yourself, you can make a voice and you practice those voices so that you can read the story and you give individual voices to individual people. You know, Mr. Caterpillar can have a different voice. Dad can have a different voice. Mom can have a different voice. You can have a different voice. But you have to read the characters. You have to count the characters and give them voices and practice those voices with your characters. Hope you. I answered every one of your queries regarding voices. So it doesn't matter how many voices do you have. You can have 2 characters. You can have 4 characters. You can have 5 characters. You just have to count your characters and you have to give characters of your own. You have to give voices of your own.
Ma'am?
कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा खाली देखते
Ma'am, I'm Jahnavi.
चलते रहता वो समझ बड़ा चर्चे में
I miss something. Is it possible to mute everyone?
Yes, yeah.
Sir. I
Ma'am?
Okay, now I would like to request you all to mute yourself, everyone. Just mute yourself. You have to mute. Is it just mute yourself? Thank you very much. Now, thank you so. Thank you. Now I would like you. Now I would like you to mute. Mute yourself. Thank you so much. Okay, that's amazing. Thank you. Now you can just hear my voice. Thank you for muting everyone. Okay. Now, regarding the characters, I know you had questions. So you can have many characters in your stories. You can have one character, you can have two characters, you can have three characters, you can have four characters, but you have to count your characters first. How many characters do you have? For example, one can be your dad, one can be your mom, one can be a caterpillar, one can be a dog. So you can just have to count your characters. And then you give them voices of their own. So you can just make voices. For example, for your dad, like I mentioned, for your dad, you can have a very big tone. Hello, that's true. That's a dad's voice. And for a mom, hello, that's mom. And for you, hi, that's you. And for your dog, hello, that's. So you have to make your own characters, you make your own voices, and then you practice those voices for your characters. Remember what voices that you gave each characters. For example, what voices you gave to Roderick? What voice did you give to Caterpillar? What voice did you give to your dad? What voice did you give to this character? So you have to remember those voices. You have to remember those characters. You practice those voices with your characters. And when you read them, you use those voice modulations. You've used those voices. I hope I answered your questions, everyone. If you have any more questions,
Yes, ma'am.
please write them in the message. Write them in the message. And I would like everyone to be, please mute yourself and please write your questions in the chat box. And I will answer them all. I have a tortoise, Kenya. Can you tell me how to change? So it's very simple. See, I think you're having a problem with voices. Now, first of all, I would like you to read your story. What is your story about? What is a story about? I would like to give you a story. So when you read your story, you can know how many characters are there. So it doesn't matter what voices you give. You just have to count your characters and you just have to make those voices. Like, for example, I make a very loud voice. Hi! Or I make a very soft voice. Hi! See? You can just make those voices and you can just give them to characters. When you read your story, it can be for anybody. It can be for Mr. Tortoise. It can be for Mr. Caterpillars. Eyebrows play crucial role. Can you play some tricks and situation of sad or happy, etc.? Okay, it just, like I said, when you read a story, you have to actually express those emotions. Thank you for your question. And when you are practicing those emotions, it just comes naturally when you read a story. For example, in Roderick's case, he is feeling very sad this time. So at this moment, see, Roderick is feeling very sad now. It's very sad. That's very happy. So it depends on your facial expression. Like, you just be natural. How would you be when you are sad? You just be yourself. How would you be when you're happy? You just be yourself. Expressions are more important. Yes, that expressions are important when you read your story. That's very correct. Yes. So you have to have expressions. And it just comes naturally when you learn your story first, when you read your story first yourself, when you understand the message, when you understand the character's pain or character's feelings. What is he feeling? Is he feeling happy? Is he feeling sad? Is he feeling angry? What is he feeling? And then when you read it, you can actually express it using your facial expression. I think I answered your query. Thank you so much, Ram Charan Reddy, for your question. And if you have any more questions, please forward it to Mr. Sampath, and I will be answering them all. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like Mr. Sorry, Meghana writes, ma'am, I have a tortoise. Can you tell me how to change voice? Like I said, you can give her any voice, any voice. It can be a very small, cute little tortoise. Hello. Then it can be a big and very angry tortoise. Hello. So it can have any voice. You can give them any voice. If you have any more questions, everyone, please forward it to Mr. Sampath, and I will be answering them all. And Mr. Sampath, I would like to request all teachers of ELTA to join Education Influence as an influencer. And I would like to help them all to be a member of our platform. And I would want you all to collaborate globally, and we do this kind of competitions, not competitions, we do this kind of events, storytelling events, conferences, we have professional workshop. So this Wednesday, we are having a professional development workshop on Zoom. So I'd like every one of your teachers to participate, because it's a teacher training workshop. So is it possible for you to share those links to your teachers and also the platform link to teachers?
Sure. We'll do it.
Thank you, Mrs. Sampath.
Definitely we'll do it, ma'am.
I'd like to welcome every one of you.
It's really exceptional, and you have been very patient to address each and every query of the students. Really wonderful, madam, wonderful. And students have learned a lot from you. Definitely it will be helpful for them in their storytelling. Really, students, one suggestion to you: now you are going to take the district level competition. If you win in the district level competition, you are going to be a part of state level competition. Means if you are the first or second prize winners in the district level competition, you'll be allowed to go to a state level competition. So the competition is very tough. So you have to practice well at your home. What you need to do, what things madam has told you, and what you have learned earlier, all those things just to recapitulate, and just you try to tell a story in front of a mirror. You stand in front of a mirror and tell the story, and you can see your own expressions, and you can even record you may ask your friend or relative to record your storytelling, and you can replay it, and you can check it, how you have done, how you can improvise. That all you can check, and you can show that to your guide teacher, and tell that story in front of your classmates, in front of your school students, and by that your confidence levels will be built up, and that will be helpful to you. Be confident in expressing whatever that you can. And regarding voice modulations and body language, you're posing a lot of questions. You might have observed the session given by Anusha ma'am, and it will definitely help you to just you follow our instructions. Madam, it's very nice to be with you, and everything that what we have told our students, even our teachers also will be very helpful. We have recorded this, and we have already uploaded in the YouTube channel, and we'll upload in many teacher groups also. And whatever that link that you share, we'll share with all our teacher groups. Hope we'll be with you on the platform.
Is it possible to take a screenshot of everyone together?
Yeah, I have taken already. I've already taken.
Thank you.
I'll share with you. I'll share with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. It's so nice to be with you.
Yeah, if you can, if all of you can start your videos, I can take a photograph. Yes, could you do it?
Please, you can Turn on your video. Oh, thank
Turn
you.
on your
everybody.
videos. Turn on your
Thank you,
videos. I can take a video, photograph.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jita Boina. Thank you, Hamsini. Thank you, Maya. Thank you, Rajeshwari. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sana. Thank you for your questions. That was amazing. Hey, I think we're ready, Mrs. Sampath.
Is there any teacher in the group who have joined participants? Please, you may reflect on ma'am's session. Padmalata, are you there? Vishnu?
Good morning, ma'am.
This is Durga Prasad from LPHS Mokkur.
Ma'am.
Morning.
Hello.
Yeah, sir. Yes, you may.
You
may reflect.
I have
really,
some
it's a very
doubt.
inspiring. Anusha madam, she has explained in every, how do we say, everything in a lucid, simple and lucid manner. And our expressions are really wonderful. Thanks a lot, madam. Keep telling our students if you get any time.
Ma'am, I have
Thank
one
you
doubt.
very much. We are really inspired, not only students, we teachers ourselves inspired a lot. Thank you, madam.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Ma'am.
Yeah, you ask. Somebody is asking some doubt. Please ask. And whatever the doubts, the rest of the children, if you have doubts, just you post in the group and we'll share with the ma'am.
Excuse me.
The last participant is allowed.
Ma'am.
Good morning,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Who is?
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Jasnavi.
Hi, Jasnavi. I would like to say something to you, Jasnavi. You are amazing. I would like to tell you you're amazing because you are speaking up. You are actually public speaking yourself. You are in front of your entire school, in front of me, and you are speaking up with your questions. That is so amazing. This is what it means when you have confidence, and this is what I want you to show in your storytelling. Is that okay? Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. How can change the face expressions, ma'am?
Sampath, are you there?
How can change the face expressions?
Hello.
Yeah,
So-
Sampath, you please reflect.
So
Give concluding lines.
When you read your stories, you feel your characters' emotions. You feel your story's emotions. Now, what is your story actually telling? Is it a good story? It is a sad story? Is it a very happy story? What is it? For example, it can be a very happy story. It can be so happy that you feel very happy. It can be a very sad story. You feel very sad. So if it's a sad story, you feel sad. If it's a happy story, you feel happy. And the expression, it just comes naturally in your face. But first of all, you have to understand what your story is all about. So expression is what you actually feel. So how do you actually feel when you're angry, Vaishnav? How do you actually feel?
Okay, ma'am. At the middle of the story, we can forget that the sentence, what will happen?
No, you'll not forget the sentence because you'll be actually reading its stories by looking at your story, right? So you'll not
yes, ma'am.
you'll be reading the story. So what you have to do is you have to practice the story yourself at your house, at your at your house, and you have to practice your story. You have to read it a couple of times to actually get the message before you tell the story in front of your whole class, in front of everyone. You have to practice yourself. You have to be confident in your story, and you have to be like you're doing it now. You're asking me questions in front of everybody. You're already doing it. So see, this is what you want to do. This is what you have to do in your storytelling. You have to be very confident. You have to tell everyone, okay, everyone, I'm going to tell you a very happy story. You have to be very confident, just like you are now. This is the
Okay,
same.
ma'am.
That's exactly the same way, you have to be very confident, and your confidence is going to inspire everyone because you're going to have their attention, just like I had your attention. So you are really grabbing my attention, saying, excuse me, ma'am, see, now I have your attention, and I am answering your questions, and you are inspiring me because you are right. Thank you, Vaishnavi. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you very, very much. And I would like
ma'am.
Thank you all.
Once
Thank
again,
you.
ma'am.
It's high time. Ma'am can't spend more than this. She has a.
I'm on behalf of all the teachers of Vanpati district. I want to congratulate you because it was definitely worth learning session, ma'am. I think I am looking forward to see so many sessions from you. Really, the voice modulation, stress, intonation, and everything, whatever you have expressed today, really, I have learned so many things.
Ma'am,
Can
please
I have many more sessions? Can we all English teachers can have many more sessions in the future too, ma'am?
Yes, obviously. Yes, I do. I do live every day. I do Facebook live every day. I'm going to send you a link in this chat. This is a page, right? A Facebook Live. You can tune in.
Share it, ma'am.
You can tune in every day in this link, and I'm there every day at around 1:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. It's 1:30 p.m. And also, ma'am, I would like to request you to join education because we have free teacher training workshop every month, and they are given by the top educators around the world. So we select every month, we select a top educator around the world to give a free teacher training workshop. And this Wednesday, Fiona, and she's giving a free inspirational teacher training session, and I would like you all to be there. It's on Zoom, and I've sent you the registration link. It's a free teacher training session, and also I'd like to invite every one of you to join Education Influence as an influencer. Then, if you have any questions, please let me know, and or other you can submit questions to me. I'll answer them all. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm pleased to let me know. Thank you, Mr. Sampath.
Thank you, Anusha.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sampath?
Thank you.
Sampath, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, yes.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have a nice day, ma'am. Bye.
Are you able to take this screenshot?
Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
You're welcome. Thank you for training us. Something was disturbance.
Really, I have some session. Thank you.
Sampath, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Anusha, ma'am. So we are, our children are fortunate to have your session. So we feel happy. It's a great day and a nice day for us. Our children will come forward with their talents and they will showcase in their competitions at our place. And if possible, I will have one more session with you, ma'am. And also, I request all my teachers to enroll on Education Influence platform to have more sessions from eminent personalities all over the world. So it's a great platform, and I congratulate you, ma'am, for taking all the pains to reach all the people all over the world. Thank you, Anusha, ma'am, and also founder of Matthew, also I convey my thanks to him. I thank you all the storytellers will be with you now. All the children, have a nice day and prepare well for the competition and show your talents at your respective places. Thank you.
Then
All
you have another session too.
Yeah, who are encouraging, who are behind the curtain, the teachers, always we are thankful to all the people who are bringing all the talents and surpassing them. And thank you all. Thank you, Anusha ma'am. Thank you,
What
your
is
team.
the meaning of
Thank you all.
It's
aggravation?
really an awesome session, ma'am. Thank you very much. So I'd like to hear
What is
again
the
from
meaning of
you.
aggravation, ma'am?
Thank you very much. We teachers, actually, we learned a lot.
Thank you, Anusha. Really, it's great to be part of this program. A million thanks to you. Shall I end the session?
What is the meaning of aggravation?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Right.
Thank
What
you.
Have a
is the
nice
meaning
day,
of
children.
aggravation, ma'am?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
Wish
Bye.
you good luck. Wish you good luck.
Thank you, ma'am.
Whatever
Thank you,
the
ma'am.
doubt
Thank you
that you
so
have,
much.
that you post in your groups, and there are teachers that they can help you. Thank you. Good day to all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.